Hey everyone, I finished watching the next Golan the Insatiable episode, A Pox on Your Pox. And what's really interesting, I'm watching this alongside a new VR Troopers and Dino Thunder episodes, and oddly, I have way more to say about Golan the Insatiable, a 10-minute comedy cartoon, than Power Rangers or VR Troopers. Huh. Don't really know what that says about these shows, but summary: Dylan's father, Richard, is looking for his telescope. It turns out Golan has it. He's been using it to peep on Dylan's sister. Richard tells Golan he needs a telescope for an upcoming meteor shower. Golan cheers that a meteor shower is a sign that he can return home, and he smashes the telescope, much to Richard's, frustration. We get an opening sequence this time showing Golan's backstory. This is really, really cool how they're able to show, like, everything without any dialogue. It's just visual. Really cool. Golan was a powerful warlord in another dimension, but in an uprising, he was pushed through a portal to Earth. He lands in the Beekler residence, where Dylan immediately pledges loyalty to him. At Carol Beekler's writing club, she reads aloud poorly disguised self-insert fanfiction about herself and Golan, or Goran, as it's in the thing. Upstairs, Golan goes over his plan to return to Gakruel, his home dimension. Dylan is excited to go with him, but he tells Dylan she isn't invited. Dylan starts itching and discovers she's broken out in a rash. Golan sees this and thinks she has the plague and tries to kill her. Dylan runs downstairs, chased by Golan, which disrupts the writing club. Carol reassures Dylan that she just has chicken pox. The mayor, who was at the writing club, encourages Carol to host a chicken pox party. And the funny thing here is Dylan really likes the idea of being allowed to infect other kids. Dylan and Golan set up a demonic-looking setting in the basement and proceed to torture the kids invited to the chickenpox party. The next day, Golan realizes he's caught Dylan's chickenpox. He's disappointed. He's too sick to build the portal back to his own dimension. Dylan offers to build it for him, though Golan doesn't really have any faith in her. She successfully builds the portal and takes Golan to it. Golan agrees to take Dylan with him. Dylan says goodbye to her parents and tells them that she loves them, much to her embarrassment, and then she also admits to being sorry to her sister for slowly poisoning her. Golan and Dylan enter the portal, unknowingly knocking down a purse filled with placentas. But nothing happens. Golan yells at Dylan, but when he sees her start to cry, he reassures her that being stuck on Earth isn't so bad. He kicks her out and follows the Beeklers to watch the meteor shower. He tosses the purse of placenta back on the portal just as two kids run inside and are teleported away. Golan excitedly calls to Dylan to tell her that the portal works, but decides against it and just tells her that she sucks. This is a really, really funny episode, and surprisingly in-depth for 10 minutes. I've already gone over the summary longer than I think for VR Troopers or Dino Thunder this week, so yeah, there's far more story content in the sitcom cartoon that's only 10 minutes than either sci-fi fantasy show. A lot of lore is introduced here, Golan's backstory mainly, and there's just a lot of character, story, jokes. Everything is paced so well, it feels like a full half hour's worth of story content. Some running gags debut here, including a bit with Dylan yelling that she hates everyone, and the mayor responds, "Even me? But I'm the mayor." Which will become a running thing later on in in the first season, I think, and in season 2. Dylan gets some great character moments interacting with the other kids, and we get the first of many instances of Dylan's dislike for Mackenzie B. Interestingly, Mackenzie B in this first season appears to be a pretty normal, well-mannered little girl, while in the second season she's a really bratty bully. One kid at the chickenpox party looks like Swingley, a kid who'll go on to be a love interest for Dylan later. Golan's personality is made clear here. He has a sarcastic, apathetic attitude and has little regard for others. Despite this, he's likable in a similar way to Bender from Futurama. Coincidentally, John DiMaggio, Bender's voice actor, will join the cast in season 2, though not as Golan himself. This episode is a classic, and it's unfortunate the show isn't more widely known, because I think, given an audience, I think the show really could have succeeded, especially with an episode like this, where everything is just like, it's paced so tightly and the characters are strong. Everything about this works really, really well. So, that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.
Dylan!
What?
I still have no faith in you.